That's the next best thing to Friday. You know what I mean? All right, 67 degrees.
What you posted.
67 degrees here at the studios of The Source, WOCA, broadcasting live from the Paddock Mall just outside the WOCA commissary, less affectionately known as the food court.
Yes.
It is April 16th, 2015. Good morning. Thank you for listening.
Good morning,
Got a good
good morning.
show this morning, Robin. How are you
I know,
doing?
I like this thing. I'm doing good.
It's
I'm
like
doing
when people
real
talk.
good.
It's like when people talk, they have a little extra click when they talk.
Yeah, some of them
Good
do.
morning.
Yes.
People you say, I'm from Long Island.
Uh-huh.
Where are you from? Long Island.
Uh-huh.
Good morning. All right, let's see. Today is Holocaust Remembrance Day. So,
Yep.
we have a
It
guest
is.
coming on at 7:35. Dr. Stephen Robert Stein is an orthopedic surgeon, an historian, a researcher, and an author. His book is called The Oath. It is a historical novel about the Holocaust's Operation Paperclip, the intertwined lives of Dr. Katz and Secret Service Dr. Bloch, who both survived Auschwitz and the war to practice medicine here in the United States, never losing the stains upon their souls. I like the way that's written.
The book made me cry.
The book made you cry.
It did. It's horrible how anybody can say it didn't happen.
The Holocaust makes me cry. I mean,
well, that's what's in there.
I know. Well,
Yeah, but the whole...
hello.
Yeah.
Anyway. Newsbytes at 8:35. That's when we read you the news. We don't offer any commentary or opinion. We just simply read you a portion of the news. We try to get all the important points in there. We do not paraphrase. We read what was written. And if you think there's an opinion somehow embedded in that stuff, well, you're probably right, because journalism today is not the same as journalism was once upon a time. And journalists today now often do interject very cleverly opinions, but I just want you to know it's not our opinions. And usually when we call them on that, when we talk other portions of the show, when we sometimes will call, you'll look at an article and say, okay, well, whoever wrote this is slanting this one way or the other. Hank Whittier will be here at 9:05. He is the host of Veterans News. He is also the executive director of Vets Helping Vets. Today he has requested a full hour, and we, of course, accommodate the vets when they ask, because they have been here for us. So we want to be there here for them. And so the full hour is to get some information that's important to veterans and to all of us, really. When you listen to the health information from Dr. Knapp, who is coming in, Dr. Mark Knapp, he's at the VA clinic, but the information he gives, of course, is directly associated with the work he does with vets, but it applies to all of us. We all have bodies.
Yes.
Michelle Perry at 10:05. You know, right now there's a spirit in this room, and the spirit says, I don't have a body. Okay, well, you don't.
Yeah. No.
I was just thinking of some of the things people post on Facebook.
Yeah, I know.
I had a spirit visit me last night.
Yeah.
I had nobody visit me last night. Spirit or otherwise. I never have anybody. All right,
Oh my God.
Michelle Perry, a consumer tech expert at Gazelle.com and a contributor to ABC News, CBS Early Show, Fox News, MSNBC, The New York Times, USA Today. It goes on and on and on. Michelle is talking about technology insight into how people use technology and the obstacles they face while making it all work within a budget. I don't have that problem.
I know.
Diane Storts at 10:20. She's a freelance editor, a former editorial director whose heart's desire is to tell the next generation about the glorious deeds of the Lord.
Yes.
And she's written a delightful book for children, I would say.
Yeah, it's wonderful.
I mean, it's wonderfully
book.
illustrated. It's got Disney-esque artwork in it. Very nicely done illustrations.
Yep.
I don't know if you call it's not a comic book, but it's like well, they call it a graphic novel. It's a hardcover book.
It's a storybook. It's not.
I know, but does it remind you? Hold on, let me look at it again.
It reminds me of the storybooks I grew up with when I was little, because my folks would read them to me and show the pretty pictures.
Okay, but I think nowadays they call them graphic novels. But anyway, it's about Jesus. It's about the Bible. It's called Words to Dream On, Bedtime Bible Stories and Prayers for Children. How about that?
Yeah.
Michael Shine is coming on today at 10:35. Michael is an historian, an attorney, a popular speaker, And he's written a book called John Surratt, The Lincoln Assassin Who Got Away.
Now, this is fascinating.
That stuff. That is good stuff.
This is fascinating stuff.
All right. Michelle Hodges and Misty Knutson are coming in at 11:05. They're both with Ocala Health, and they're coming in to talk about the new cardiovascular services being offered at West Marion Community Hospital.
Yep.
So looking forward to meeting the two ladies.
And they're having it, West Marion is having an open house and a ribbon cutting on Tuesday, the 21st.
On Fun with Joe, I have some more homophones.
Okay.
We had fun with homophones last time we did homophones, and I thought, you know what? I want to do homophones again.
Okay.
So I have more homophones for you and Joe.
Okay, excellent.
What I love about the segment is Joe is just so funny. But when we do the homophones, it got me giggling so hard that day. You know how I remembered this? Because yesterday he asked me to put a vignette together. A vignette, a collage, right?
Yes.
Of samples of pieces of the Fun with Joe thing that we do.
Yep.
And I stumbled upon the one where we were doing homophones. And of course, I didn't use it in the vignette because it wasn't serving the purposes, but I heard us just laughing. And it's because Joe is just going on and on. A homophone is like the word sounds the same. So it sounds like you're saying the same word 2 and 3 times.
Right.
It was funny. It was very funny. On the Galen segment, on Galen Unell's segment with Life South, some pop culture references.
Okay.
That you know and I know, but they've been part of our vernacular for so long that we forget that the kids might not know where that comes from.
Oh, okay.
You know,
there you go.
It's kind of like saying, you know, we're not in Toto, we're not in Kansas anymore. It's like that kind of reference.
Oh yeah.
You know, but I think that is such a popular movie that even a 14-year-old knows what movie that's from.
Yeah.
You know, even though that was actually before our time, even, right? Wizard of Oz came out before we were born, right? Am I right about that? Or sometime?
Right,
Anyway.
but no, it's been playing every year, so I think, you know, all generations.
So these are references mostly from movies and music that people kind of use in their everyday language, and they stem from popular culture. All right, that's what I want to do. Let me tell you some of the things in the news today. Let's see. There's an interesting one. The United States no-fly list is not so hush-hush anymore. Americans on the list will now be able to get information about why they have been banned from flights.
Oh, my gosh.
And will also be able to dispute their status. Can you imagine? You can't fly on this plane. Why? Well,
yeah, isn't that something?
Because I guess before you couldn't tell the person. Why am I banned? I can't tell you.
Yeah.
You're just on the list.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're talking about me?
They kicked that woman off last week.
They kicked Cat Stevens off, remember?
Yeah.
Cat Stevens.
I know. Man, that dumps a lot of money
The
into the
American
economy.
Civil Liberties Union challenged the old way of doing things, saying it violated the constitutional guarantee of due process. The number of people on the no-fly list is classified, but an official with knowledge of the government's figures told CNN in 2012 that the list at that time contained about 21,000 names, including about 500 Americans.
Wow.
There you go.
Wow.
So now you can find out. Now you can find out why. A gyrocopter landed on the Capitol, not on the Capitol, but on the lawn by the Capitol in Washington, D.C. He is described as a rural letter carrier from Florida.
Did he have trouble? Is that what it was?
A rural letter carrier. He has worked for the post office since 2003. So it's not Jim.
Yeah, right.
Jim, thank goodness. I'm glad you didn't fly a gyrocopter onto the Capitol lawn. But anyway, he had a message. He said, money in politics breeds corruption. And he wanted people to know that message. So he landed a gyrocopter.
Well, good for him.
Good for him.
He's expressing himself.
Yeah, but he's scaring people. He could have got shot. You know, it's a dumb move.
Yeah, that's right, too. He could have been injured.
All right.
He got his point across.
I got so many more things I want to do today. I don't think I'm going to have time to do everything. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be right back. You are listening to The Source, WOCA.
Fox Fox News Radio, I'm Steve Rappaport. Malaysian authorities could expand the search area in the Indian Ocean for Flight 370
by an additional 60,000 square kilometer.
Malaysia's Transport Minister Leo Tiong Lai confirming the search zone will be doubled if no trace is found. Officials saying that next phase could last a year.
Fox Radio's Simon Owen. No mercy and no hope for release.
Guilty of murder in the first degree.
Former NFL star Aaron Hernandez sentenced in Massachusetts to life in prison without parole for killing semi-pro football player Odin Lloyd.
This is a great day for the Commonwealth, great day for the family, because the jury has spoken.
Bristol County Prosecutor Thomas Quinn, Hernandez is awaiting trial in another murder case. And at least 1,000 dogs in the Midwest sickened in a canine flu outbreak. The virus is believed to have come from Asia. Fox News. We report, you decide.
Fox News on your time. The Fox News iPad app is ready to go with all the great features from foxnews.com and our iPhone app optimized specifically for your iPad. Watch the latest clips from your favorite Fox News shows. Personalize the app by creating your own newscast using the video playlist. Listen to Fox News Radio live. Get local weather forecasts. And it's all free. Go to foxnews2go.mobi. That's foxnews2go.mobi.
Some people would call him a loser. He ran for state office. He was beaten. He started a business. He failed. He ran for Congress. He lost. He was nominated for vice president. He lost again. But he knew only those who never tried are the real losers. And Abraham Lincoln was no loser. Persistence. Pass it on. From the Foundation for a Better Life at values.com.
You've got a garden and we've got a show for you called You've Got a Garden with your host, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. Carol Ann answers your questions about your flowers, your veggies, your grass, your trees,